Welcome back to the channel. Picking up because I'm at my storage unit. I don't know if y'all can see it back there. That's not my number, so those of you who are nosy, that's the building number. But I'm at my storage unit and I'm picking up some drill bits because I've got a rainy day project. I don't know if you see back there, but it's quite rainy and nasty out today. Just figured I'd start here. I don't know why. I'll pick up at the storage unit, picking up my drill bits. In my mind, it was gonna be cooler. It was gonna be in my storage unit and all that other stuff, and I didn't do all that. So got out, got the drill bits I need, the stepper bits, and you know, if you read the title, you know what's going on. So let's jump into this project. See you at the house. Okay, here's a full list of everything I've got. All this stuff except for obviously my drill bits, my drill, and those lights. That's another thing. There was something else. Those lights. All of this stuff was from Amazon. Oh, and sorry, the ammo can, whatever you want to call this thing. This was from Harbor Freight. This was a Christmas present, and it's been sitting around, and I was like, what can I do with that thing? And years back, I should have done a video years back because now there's a few of them on the internet. I'm not saying it was my original idea. I'm just saying I saw one. I was like, oh, that'd been cool to do something. Now there's lots of videos out there, several different variations of what I'm doing, but I'm gonna keep it simple. Kith, the Kith project. Keep it simple, stupid. So I ordered all this stuff, and I'm gonna take all this stuff, and inside this stuff, with that stuff, mix it with this stuff, you get, look at that. I already got my battery. This also was from Amazon. So all this stuff going into this, it's gonna become a mobile charging station. So I had to go to the storage unit, as you guys saw, and get my tools, because I live in an apartment. I don't have a garage. So this kitchen counter is my workspace. Tag along, let's start punching holes and see if we can get this daggum thing to become something cool. Insert time lapse. Just kidding. Can you get out of my workspace, please? No. This is my workspace. No, it's not. So I lied. Whoopsie. I said, you know, time lapse, but I need to actually get this open and then laid up here, you know, and before I just start drilling and cool time lapse. So I'm gonna open that, get it laid on here like I just said, you know, what is it that I'm looking for? Not trace, but where you lay things out. Prepped. That's not what I'm looking for, but we're gonna prep this and then time lapse. So I'll see you then. All right, so what I've done is I've taken my little Milwaukee marker here, Inksol, not sponsored, you know what I'm saying? Yet. Not yet. But anyway, so again, this little faceplate deal is gonna hold all three of these insert that I'll have to tap a hole for. So I took the faceplate here and I laid it out where I'm wanting mine, which is on top. I've seen guys do this. I've seen them put them on the side or, you know, what have you. But I'm taking this particular part of my puzzle and I'm putting it on top. And honestly, I wanted to point out that it fits perfect, boys and girls. It fits perfect where I can still do that. I measured it before I ordered. I really did. But I just wanted to point out that if you go this same route, it's gonna fit perfect on top if you want to go that route. So there'll be 4 screws holding that in, and then obviously the 3 slots here. So again, I took my Inksol, marked them there, and then I did go ahead and put some edge marks just so I can realign this perfectly where I had it. I did try tapping or marking, excuse me, the screw points, but the tip of this Inksol is not fine enough. These are tapered slots. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this isn't. It's just a little too thick to get down inside to mark it. So we'll worry about that later. But for now, those are marked. Again, these are the outline mark, and let's get to freaking drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill.
All right, boys and girls, so one thing I wanted to point out before I continue moving on, that way it'll save you guys some time. I put all the slots in here, and that's what it looks like from, you know, the underside of the lid, which obviously I took the lid off of the ammo can for now. This little wall, and this little wall are gonna be in my way. And the reason I say that is these are tied enough where I could push them in. They have the little threads, and honestly, these little threads are like threading into that, so it'd probably work fine. But the actual nuts and how you know, cinch these down are not gonna fit with that real estate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get creative, and it's gonna weaken the actual structural integrity, if you will, by removing these 3 walls. But I'm only gonna remove those 3 in that rectangle. So there's still plenty of rigidity around here and on that. And like I said, it's not like I'm gonna be sitting on the damn thing. So should be okay, but just something to think about because I didn't think about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me get that removed and then I'll pick back up. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That kind of kicked my ass, doing this in a freaking kitchen with my wife's hand tools. Shout out to you, honey. Thank you. So I took the lid off, and you can see those rough cut edges, boy. That's all just wire cutters. I mean, it took forever. I got the panel in there, got the switch, wired it just as Amazon told me to, but I'm gonna show you guys. Maybe just temporary, all right. I don't know, again, if you can see this, but we've got power. It looks like you guys can see that. So there is that part done. All right, now I've got to I got some inline fuses, those little charging points to charge the battery, and these 2 pucks installed on the back and the front. That's my plan. So back into some more time lapse. And there it is in all of its awesome glory. So, started here at the top. Power on. We're reading 13.4 volts underneath this lid. You got the little, I think it's USB-C port. The other USB ports, 2 of them. I can also turn that off if I wanted to, like right there. But, boom, there's that. And then obviously a 12-volt circuit lighter plug. Boom, power off. This is where I'm gonna charge it. And I showed you guys this on the front. There's USB-C and regular USB on the front. On the back, what I didn't account for, I don't know if y'all can see it with the light on, but there's a little blue ring that does stay on, right? So we'll see if it starts draining the battery, and I may have to revisit that. And then obviously, I know you guys can clearly see these freaking lights. Let me just show you guys. This thing it doesn't look that bright now that we're finishing up this project. I bought these in the freaking TikTok shop, I don't know, like 2 months ago, and they just been sitting up in the freaking pocket. So I'm like, I'm gonna throw it on here in case we need lights. They're supposed to be rock lights on there. I had to get my wife to help me, and I'll show you why, because I didn't run enough wire. I put some little pool noodle foam in there. For now, I've got some better foam. I've got access to better foam, but I don't have it here. Yeah, there it is in all its glory. And then for the connectors, what I didn't say, sorry about the mess, is I use these Keymars, little wire connector deals. That way it could be one out and then multi-port in to kind of help a little bit. And that really helped, like I said, as far as the real estate I needed for length of wire. I didn't really have enough, but we made it work. Thanks again to my awesome wife. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
She loves being put on camera, so that's why I do it. Anyway, so yeah, here's a rainy day project. Now it's not rainy day anymore. I hope you made it this far. I hope this would encourage you to go make your own, because literally I just did this in the freaking kitchen with a couple drill bits, my wife's pink tools and purple tools, and random stuff I had laying around the house. So you should totally do one. We bought one off Amazon that was already done, and I hope that this will work better, but I'll do an update in a year's time and we'll see where we're at. God willing, of course. But if you made it this far, I greatly appreciate it. Stick around, go check out some of the other stuff you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.